Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. What y'all doing? It's your girl, Journey with KEE-KEE, back with another little small reading for Black History. I know it's almost to the end, but Black History is never over. Just because the 28th is on Monday, the last day of February, every day we could talk about Black History, right? So I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today is Saturday. Yes, it is. I just hope you guys are staying positive in everything that you do. Stay safe, stay blessed. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so um, here I have 9 ways to celebrate Black History Month in 2022. Okay, 9 ways, I said, to celebrate Black History Month in 2022. Are you guys ready to hear it? I guess I'm just gonna read it because it's not really giving me like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So it's just I guess just a reading. I'm gonna read this here. 9 ways to celebrate Black History Month in 2022. Black culture is woven through American history in music, literature, food, politics, and more. Find new ways to honor Black history this month. February is Black History Month, a time to honor the essential contributions of Black people in the story of American national and local events. An online celebration will take place throughout the month to focus attention on Black people's achievement and history. Since 1976, the U.S. has officially marked the contribution of Black people and celebrated the history and culture of the Black experience in America. Every February, read on to learn more about Black History Month and how you can participate. Harmony, I need you to turn that down. Thank you. Sorry, you guys. The story of Black History Month. Born as a sharecropper in 1875, Carter G. Woodson went on to become a teacher and the second African American to earn a doctorate from Harvard. He founded the Association for the Study of African American Life and History in 1915 and was eventually known as the father of Black history. On February 7, 1926, Woodson announced that creation of Negro History Week to encourage and expand the teaching of Black history in schools. He selected February because the month marks the birthday of the two most famous abolitionists of the time, Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. February 1st is also National Freedom Day, a celebration of the ratification of the 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery in the U.S. By the 1940s, schools in Woodson home state of West Virginia had begun expanding the celebration to a month, and by 1960s, demands for proper Black history education spread across the country. Kent State Black United Students proposed the idea of a Black History Month in 1969 and celebrated the first event in February 1970. President Gerald Ford officially recognized Black History Month in 1976, wow, 2 years before I was born, during the U.S. bicentennial. The excellent history site Black Past has a full biography of Carter Woodson and the origins of Black History Month. And then the next title is Black African American History Museum. Almost every state in the U.S. has a Black History Museum or African American Heritage Site. The country's first and oldest is the Hampton University Museum in Hampton, Virginia. Like many other museums, it offers a virtual tour and online exhibits. One of the most famous of these museums is the National Civil Rights Museum at the Lorraine Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis! The museum, which is located steps away from where Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated, allows you to sit with Rosa Parks on the bus that inspired the Montgomery bus boycott of 1955, among many other powerful exhibits. African American heritage sites include historic parks and other significant locations and monuments in Black history. Some of the most popular include Little Rock Central High School in Arkansas, the epicenter of U.S. school desegregation. You could also consider visiting the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park in Atlanta. If there's no museum or heritage site near you, keep an eye out for the Black History Mobile Museum, which traverses the country all February and throughout early summer. From spirituals and blues to the rise of jazz, R&B, and hip-hop, Black music has been entwined with American culture for centuries. There are lots of ways to learn about the experience, the power. There are lots of ways to learn about and experience the power of Black American music online. One of the most extensive and free resources is the Black Music History Library, created by Jenzia Burgess. The compendium includes an array of Black music sources with links to music samples, full recordings, and interviews, as well as books and articles. Another remarkable Black music website is the 312 Soul Project, originally launched as a month-long series on Chicago's Black music from 1955 to 1990. The site adds original stories from Chicago residents about their personal experiences creating and enjoying Black music. For snapshots of Black music between 1982 and 1999, check out the Hip Hop Radio Archive, a collection of radio show recordings from commercial, college, and independent hip hop station. Of particular note are classic radio shows from New York City's featuring Rap Attack with Marley Marl and Mr. Magic. Online streaming music services also create collections of Black History Month. Spotify has an extensive collection of Black music, and its Black History is Now collection. Tidal, and Amazon Music also include special Black music collections on their services. Support Black-owned businesses and restaurants. Becoming a customer of local Black businesses helps protect livelihoods and support Black entrepreneurs. If you aren't sure which business in your area are owned and operated by your Black neighbors, several resources can help. Start off by learning how to find Black-owned restaurants where you live. Several directories have now been created to highlight and promote Black businesses. Official Black Wall Street is one of the original services that lists businesses owned by members of the Black community. That is awesome. Support Black-owned uses of Let's start over. Support Black-owned uses, a simple search tool to help you find Black businesses. Shop Black-owned is an open source tool operating in 8 United States cities. And Eat Okra? Oh. And Eat Okra specifically helps people find Black-owned restaurants. Also, we buy Black offers online marketplace for Black businesses. The online boutique Etsy highlight Black-owned vendors on its websites. Many of these shop owners are women selling jewelry and unique art pieces. If you are searching for makeup or hair product, check CNFT on list of Black-owned beauty brands. Donate Black organizations and charity. Donating money to a charity is an important way to support a movement or group, and your monetary contribution can help fund programs and pay for legal costs and salaries that keep an organization afloat. Your employer may agree to match employee donations, which would double the size of your contribution. Ask your HR department. Nonprofit organization requires reliable year-round funding to do their work rather than a lump sum. Consider a monthly donation. Even if the amount seems small, your donations combined with others can help provide a steady stream of funds that allows programs to operate. Here are some nonprofit organizations advancing Black rights and equal justice and supporting Black youth. Black Lives Matter, NAACP, Thurgood Marshall College Fund, Color of Change, Black Girls Code, and the last one, the Black Youth Project. Attend local Black History Month events. Many cities, schools, and local organizations will host events celebrating Black History Month in February 2022. Check your local newspaper or city website to see what events are happening in your area. For example, Atlanta, Chicago, Dallas, Baltimore, Seattle, and Louisville, Kentucky have extensive events planned this month. If you can't find anything in your area or don't want to attend events in person, the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C. is offering online Black History Month events nearly every day in February. You can find movies and documentaries exploring the Black experience right now on Netflix, Disney Plus, and other streaming services. The CNET staff has compiled a selection of feature films and documentaries for Black History Month 2022, including The Wonderful Summer of Soul and Black is King. Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and Hulu all have special collections of streaming movies and shows for Black History Month. PBS also offers several free video documentaries collections, which includes smaller chunks of Black histories for all ages. The collection includes subjects like the Freedom Rider, the 1963 March on Washington, and the rise and fall of Jim Crow. Find Black authors and stories for yourself and your children. There are so many great books to read in Black History Month, but where to start? Try your local library. Many will have Black History Month collections for both adults and kids. Libraries will also often have Black History Month books, recommendations by age. The San Diego Public Library and Detroit Public Library and DC Public Library, for example, have programs and collections to browse for adults and children. Next, try Black Bookseller. The No Name Black Club, dedicated to Amplifying Diverse Voices, has compiled a list of Black-owned bookshops across the U.S. The club also highlights 2 books a month by writers of color. This February selections are Salvation by Bell Hooks and The Nation on No Map by William C. Anderson. You can find remarkable Black history collections on government, educational, and media sites. One of the boast is the aforementioned Black Past, which hosts a large collection of primary documents from African American history dating back to 1724. Wow. The National Archives also hosts a large collection of records, photos, news articles, and videos documenting Black heritage in America. The expansive National Museum of African American History and Culture's Black History Month collection is likewise full of unique articles, videos, and learning materials. Ms. Magazine has honored the 200th birthday of Harriet Tubman with a compilation of articles, verse, photos, and other educational resources related to the freedom fighter who became a national icon. Curated by University of Albany professor Janelle Hobson, the site will continue to add new material throughout February. The New York Times 1619 Project tracks the history of Black Americans from the first arrival of enslaved people in Virginia. The Pulitzer Center hosts the full issue of the 1619 Project as a PDF file on its 1619 education site, which also offers roading guides, activity lessons, and reporting related to the project. You can buy the 1619 Project and the Children's Picture Book version. The 1619 Project, Born on the Water, is printed books or donated a copy of the 1619 Project to a school or organization. And that is the end of that reading. Wow. That was something, right? That was amazing. That reading, I have learned a lot from that reading. And so it was called 9 Ways to Celebrate Black History in the month of February, year 2022. Excuse me, you guys. So I have a few little poems, Black history poems, that I would like to read real quick with you guys. And so this poem is Can't Hold Me Down. And this is by Rashad McCants. Can't Hold Me Down by Rashad McCants. My second son name is Rashad. So this is awesome to read. And it reads, am I trapped in the wardrobe? No lion, no witch, no clothes, no doors, just a light. And that shining light under the door is a star to be born, a man no longer, a boy. But if that door is locked and that key is lost, then that star isn't a star. That star is a light under the door, just another light under the door. Shine, light, shine. But only for so long you ignore that sound of a hungry bloodhound, scratching, clawing, biting through that door. He's going to get to the other side, even if he has to burst through the door. Burst through the floor. Denying his presence makes him hot like the earth's core. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable doubt on the other side, but he's screaming doubt some more. It's scary to see the destruction he'll do when he got through that door. Wow, that's kind of deep. Can't hold me down. Mm, mm, mm. My next one is don't quit. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're let's start over. That's trugging. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trugging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh. When care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us, sometimes learn, and many a failure turns about when he might have won had he stuck it out. Don't give up, though the peace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem worse that you must not quit. For all the sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these. I might have been. It might have been, I'm sorry. And my last reading is, what if there were no black people? My. What if there were no black people? And this is written by Sean Marchetti, aka Subliminal. And it reads, if there were no black people, what would happen to soul? We've had R&B with no B. Now that's blues for y'all. Let's start over. If there were no black people, what would happen to soul? We have R&B with no B. Now that's blues for y'all. And if and if we didn't have the blues nor the swing of jazz, the world would never know what it missed and could have had. The sounds of Ella, Teddy Penn on tracks with Mr. Coltrane, James Brown, and the opportunity to let freedom ring. Martin Luther King had a dream. We found the word equal, minus, and words blacks. The world lacks that new sequel. Add the words facts, countless stacks. History acts as though we were never here, though we are the word impact. I'm Hotep, my soul and mine, for we were once kings, building pyramids after Sphinx and traffic lights for traveling. I know why the caged bird sings. Maya Angelou wrote such things. Our contribution to the future are beyond breathtaking. Let the world know if it was never blessed with the darkest tones. Melodies would never be the same, and neither would the soul. Okay. So this was another reading. Wow, this is a powerful title. What if there were no black people? You guys sit back, think about that a little bit. I don't know if you're going to remember all three little scripts, poems, whatever it was that I read. But whatever that you remember from the reading that I've read, let me know down below in the comment sections what your thoughts are. How do you feel about that? Just give me whatever it is that's on your mind. I would love to read them and just to see what your thoughts are. I would just love to read it. Okay, you guys? So with that being said, I love you all. Thank you for always supporting me. I will return the favor as always. If you are not subscribed, what are you waiting on? Please subscribe, comment, like, and share. Also, check out my other two channels that I have, KEE-KEE Fitness and TCB ASMR. I love you all. God loves you best, and the best is yet to come. Bye, guys.